Good morning, guys. Welcome to Princess Ninja and Keto. My name is Melanie. Welcome to my home where it is very early. I'm getting ready to go to work. I've already got my lunch packed for the day and some black coffee. No fluff in this coffee today, and I'm not happy about it because I became very used to just drinking black coffee. Now I'm going to have to get used to it again. But I got to be honest with you, this is Newman's Own organic coffee, and it is very good. Black. It's really good, even just black. As a matter of fact, there's not a lot of coffees I like black, but Newman's Own Organics, very good. I found mine at Walmart, and I think I got a 18 pack for like $6, which when you talk about K-Cups and you talk about coffee, especially if you're looking to clean up your act, that is a really good price. Honestly, it's a good price. All right, so moving right along. My plan for today is to fast until lunchtime. I'm going to fight through the hunger. I'm going to have a busy day today in the field, so I will have lots to keep distracted. I'm just going to work through the discomfort. I'm going to work through the hunger pains, drink lots of water, and pray. I'm just going to pray. 3 days. This is the thing. I know for myself, all I need is 3 days. I need 3 days of discipline, 3 days of clean eating, 3 days of no snacking, nothing sweet. And I know I can get my butt back on track. I know I can. And I can leave all of these cravings, everything behind. And I erased my board. It was too painful to look at. And some of you may think I'm being really silly, but because I had that big X there on the day my dad died, that was very painful for me to see. It was just like a constant reminder in my face. Yep, Dad died on that day. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it anymore. So I erased, even though I was making progress, I erased all of that. And we're just going to start again. We're going to start basic. So I'm going to be asking myself these questions. I'm no longer going to call myself a failure because I'm not a failure. I'm going to ask myself these questions every single day. Was it keto? That doesn't mean it didn't affect me in some way. It doesn't mean it didn't stall my weight loss in some way. Was it friendly to keto? Was my intention eating that food to stay in ketosis? If the answer is yes, then I have not failed. Was my carbs 20 total carbs or less? If the answer is yes, I have not failed. Was my fat grams under 100? If the answer is yes, I have not failed. Was my protein over 100? If the answer is yes, I have not failed. And were my calories under 2,000? I'm giving myself grace. I know that I can't lose weight on 2,000 calories. However, 3 days. I need 3 days to get back on track. 3 days to kick the sweet cravings. 3 days to get myself back to clean, back to a healthier state of ketosis. I'm not in ketosis this morning. I'm registering 0 ketones. So I've really done it this time. But I know in 3 days, I'm going to stay off the scale. I'm going to stay off the blood glucose. I'm going to stay off the ketone strips. And for the next 3 days, I'm going to focus on that board in there and focus on keeping it keto, keeping it under 2,000 calories, keeping my fat grams under 100. I'm going to focus on fasting. I know it feels like a lot to me right now, but I know that I can do this. And I know that if I can do it for 3 days, then in 3 days, I can revisit that board and I can say, do I take it up a notch or do I just sit where I'm at for a couple more days? All right, guys, I'm going to try a longer fast today. This time I'm doing my coffee just black coffee, no fluff, no sweetener, no nothing. Just I'm going back to black coffee. I've got to get myself away from things that taste sweet. I have myself 8 ounces of grilled chicken breast that I did last night, leftovers. I have 1 measured cup of romaine lettuce chopped, a tablespoon of basil, fresh basil. I have 2 eggs cut in half and some balsamic Dijon dressing. I also have me a hot and spicy Nick Sticks. And for those of you who do not know, I am an affiliate of Nick Sticks. There's a link in the description below. If you like spicy, and you like beef sticks and things like that on your keto journey, these are completely, totally, 100% clean. No sugar, no additives, no anything. They are very, very clean. It's a nice snack, and for what you pay for one of these, you get 2 sticks instead of chomps that only give you 1. So you're getting 2 for 1 for the same price. Anyway, I got 2 bottles of water because I'm going to be working outside today in the heat, and gotta stay hydrated, not dehydrated. All right, guys, I'll see you at the next segment. All right, guys, it is 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm hungry. I had my lunch at around 11 o'clock while I was working. It's only been 3 hours, but I'm feeling kind of hungry. I'm feeling kind of tired. I feel like maybe a little sluggish, like blood sugar sluggish, but that's my own fault from some of the food choices I've made over the last few weeks. I think my body's gotten back to a little bit of carb dependency for energy. So instead, I had a black coffee this morning and was able to successfully fast for 16 and a half hours before I broke that fast with my lunch today. So I'm gonna make myself a collagen coffee with just a splash of K2 Super Creamer, a couple drops of monk fruit, and see if that ties me over till dinner time. All right, guys, welcome to my commitment to fitness. This is a little different because today I'm working on yard clearing again. You'll remember that these trees were totally overtaken by grapevines. And in about 2 weeks' time, I have cleared 90% of the vines. You can see all of those are still grapevines. I have trimmed all the trees in the back. I have single-handedly done all of this, plus burnt everything that I took off of that big oak tree there. And I have begun cleaning the corner. That is the property marker for my property. So you can see the end of my properties at the bottom of the hill. I still have to clear all of these vines here, and I have to get all of this either burnt or mulched. And then we're gonna bring the excavator out and we're gonna start leveling off this ground and fencing it in. Guys, this is my dinner tonight. It is a large bone-in ribeye. This is without the bone, probably 13 ounces, but I'm not having any carb with it. This is it. This is it. Salt, pepper, and butter. Welcome to my commitment to fitness. I've had an amazing day today, and I'm actually going to use my commitment to fitness to wrap up this video. I'll show you guys the whiteboard when I'm done with my 3-day commitment. But man, I have showed you everything that I've eaten today. Everything. You've seen it all. I had just about a perfect freaking keto day. Almost carnivore, right? And that's okay too, because I've got to get off the carb and sugar cravings. The reason I went out for a walk, I was going to actually use the very heavy-duty yard work that I was doing in my backyard as my fitness tonight. But as soon as I finished that stinking huge monstrous steak, I didn't eat the fat. I don't know what it was. I couldn't eat the fat. But I ate all the steak. I gave the fat to the dogs. Anyway, by the time I got done eating that steak, it went from being about 13 ounces to probably about 10. I wanted something sweet. I started thinking about, what do I have here that I can make? What kind of FBomb can I make? And I'm like, nope, Melanie, change your environment. Change it. And even though I typically don't like to walk right after a meal, tonight it was necessary if I want to stay on track. So next, I'm going to show you my macros. Then I'm going to come back and say goodnight. All right, guys, I'm pretty proud of this. It's not exactly the perfect weight loss macros, but I kept my fat grams under 100. I kept my carbohydrates under 20. I kept my calories under 2,000 and my protein over 100. I usually don't see a weight gain. Too much protein really does not impact me.
as much as too much fat does. So what I usually see if I eat over 100 grams of fat is a weight gain, but I typically don't see that with protein. Guys, look at that beautiful sunset. What a perfect way to end a video, right? It is absolutely gorgeous out here. I just can't even describe to you the temperature. I just want to stay out here for the rest of the night, but I can't because I have stuff to do. All right, guys, so I had a good keto day today. I nailed my macros, feeling really super positive. I'm going to try my best to stay off the scale tomorrow. I'm going to try my best to hit my knees and give it to Jesus first thing in the morning. Just going to do my best, and that's all I can do. But I want to thank each and every one of you for your love, your support, your everything that you do to build me up. Don't think it goes unnoticed. I love you guys so much. I hope you have an amazing night. Good night. Sleep tight. And don't let the bed bugs bite.